Hello, good morning. We are here with another video. So today is Friday, February the 10th. It's the Friday before Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm here with another video for you guys. So I didn't do a sit down video this week because you can't see it on the camera since it's dark in the car, but I burned my face this week. You can kind of see it, the outline here, and it's like very defined here. I burned my face this week trying to do an at-home chemical peel on top of already using retinol and vitamin C and niacinamide. I just did too much. And I have been very self-conscious about it. So it's kind of actually had me very sad this week. So I didn't do a sit-down video, but I'm like, you know what? I still have a lot I want to talk to you guys about, and the burn will eventually heal. And I didn't want to put makeup over it either because I just wanted to make sure that it was okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I go to the dermatologist on Monday, and I just wanted to make sure that the burn is okay first before I start covering up with makeup. But I'm going out this weekend, so it's going to get covered up this weekend. That's it. But anyways, I still have a lot to want to talk to you guys about. I am at work, so it's going to be a vlog style video, but the content that I'm going to talk about is a few things, nursing topics that I want to talk about. And the first thing is, well, I guess this is really going to be centered around my float position. Sorry guys, my lips are so dry. My float position as a nurse. Oh my God, I got a new pimple there. I'm also on my period, which isn't helping with the breakouts. I have a pimple there, a pimple there. Anyways, y'all ain't asked for that. I am a float nurse, and the last couple of days have been very hard because for one, this is my second day having to drive to the hospital that is 45 minutes away from my house, and I don't like that because the other 4 hospitals are within a 20-minute radius of my house, but for some reason they keep sending me to the one that's furthest away. Because they say that the hospitals have low census now. I don't think that they technically have low census. They said they're low census and they are fully staffed because they got a lot of travelers. So this is making me want to go back to traveling because travelers are guaranteed 3 days a week, whereas a lot of the people that I work with have been getting called off. But we'll talk about that on lunch. I want to first, because I really just came out to the car to grab my lunchbox and to take a 15-minute break. But I did want to just tell you guys what happened this morning, because it's a little irritating because as a float nurse, I feel like we actually get treated worse than the travelers because we're not on the same floor every day. We float from floor to floor every day. So people feel like they can just give us the shittiest assignments. And that has been very frustrating because this morning I came into a floor and it's 3 nurses this morning. 2 of the nurses have 5 patients. I have 6 patients. I also have 3 patients on telemetry. 3 patients are on COVID isolation. 1 nurse with 5 patients has 2 patients on telemetry and no COVID isolation patients. 5 patients. I have 6. 3 COVID, 3 tele. No COVID, 5 patients. 2 telemetry patients. The other nurse had 5 patients also, but I think she might have had 2 COVID patients. So when I came in, I said, I asked them, I said, what do the stars mean next to the numbers on the board? She said, oh, that means COVID. I said, so I have 3 COVID patients and 6 patients, and you have a nurse who has no COVID patients and 5 patients. And I didn't know who the nurse was because I haven't been to this floor a month, so I don't know who anybody is. And so one of the nurses like, oh, well, we don't even divide the assignment up. We don't even take COVID into consideration when we're divided the assignment up because this is a COVID floor. I said, but you would think that you would try to make it fair at least. You have somebody with 3 isolation patients and somebody with none. She was like, oh, well, that's just how it goes. The other day I had to have 6 COVID patients. And whenever we get them from the ED, we just put them wherever and we don't even worry about if they have COVID or not because this is a COVID floor. Come to find out, that's the nurse with 5 patients and no COVID patients. So I said, you know what? And she just had a really nasty. She said, so we don't divide it up. I said, clearly, because I have all the COVID patients and you don't. Somebody else doesn't have any. I didn't know it was her. But of course, I should have known because she was the one doing all the talking. So instead of going back and forth with her, because I knew that her being the white girl and me being the black girl, if I said anything she didn't like, I would have been the aggressor or the angry black woman or whatever. So I left it alone. I just went straight to the house supervisor and told her my concerns. House supervisor calls the floor and tells them to break down the assignment. So now I have 5 patients. Mind you, that nurse still has 5 patients. They gave the other COVID patient to the other nurse who had 5 patients. So now that nurse has 6 patients instead of me. I don't know what kind of magic she was pulling over there, but she got her way for sure. But I did too, because I went and just spoke to the right person. But I just don't understand. This is like the second time in the last 2 weeks that I have felt like people just feel like, since I'm a float nurse, I'm supposed to just put up and tolerate with anything because I'm getting extra float pay. But they don't know that the extra float pay really isn't even worth it, especially having to drive 45 minutes away from my house when gas is $3.30 a gallon. Like, it's not, it doesn't really matter. It's not. I'm really torn between going back and just working one floor and losing that extra $15 an hour when I can definitely get overtime and double time, or just staying and trying to stick it out and see how it goes until I get out of school. So I don't know what I'm going to do, but that was just one thing I had to come and vent to you guys about. I feel like I'm yelling, but whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and get out this car because I need to take this last like 5 minutes to eat my breakfast real quick. And I will be back in a little while. All right, so I am here on my lunch break. It is 2:58, so I can keep up with my little 30 minutes I got. I'm having a TV dinner, a Stouffer's stuffed bell pepper TV dinner, because it's all I can afford. But anyways, so the issue that I wanted to talk to you guys about with my job is, since I am a float nurse, the hospitals have hired on a lot of travelers, which means that the floors are staffed, and since it's starting to get warmer, the census is lower. And so a lot of the float nurses who work for the hospitals have actually been being called off, because once you hire a traveler, they're guaranteed, it's basically guaranteed staffing for your floor. So I have not been able to get double time. I have not been able to get overtime because the hospitals are fully staffed. But in order to manage, I need like overtime. So I was recently offered a job with another hospital as a case manager. However, it was like a $20,000 pay cut. Long story short, I have to do another video on that altogether. But I don't know what to do other than either try to go back to traveling, which is really not feasible for my situation as a single parent. Even local travel is not, because I just can't do that with her. Because I need to be able to create my own schedule. And so it's either that or find a second job, which is not even, you can't find a second job within a week. Even if you do, it takes like a month to go through hiring and onboarding and all that. So I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place, because I'm not getting the hours that I want, which is sad because I work for the hospital system. I still feel like I should get hours. So I don't know what to do, y'all. Y'all tell me what you think. But yeah. Hello, good morning. You can see my burn better. Good morning. I did not close out the vlog yesterday, but it's Saturday, so I'm at least gonna take y'all along with me today too, because I got a couple things I'm gonna do today. So I'm at the gym currently. It is 8:38 and I made it to the gym this morning. And so yeah, oh, I did want to let y'all know that I owe the nurse that I worked with yesterday an apology, not because she didn't try me, but or have attitude in the morning, but by the end of the day, she had probably been the most helpful nurse on that shift yesterday. And so even though in the beginning of the shift we both kind of butted heads, she ended up being so extremely helpful for me yesterday, because I had a patient I had to transfer that was declining, because I work on med surge, and I had a patient that was declining, and she helped me transfer the patient. She was very helpful. She ended up being a very sweet person. So that goes to show that you cannot judge a book by its cover or its first chapter. Sometimes you just got to get to know some people, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna head out of here. I'm gonna catch y'all in the gym in a minute. I feel so bad. I did not take y'all in the gym with me at all, but I got a really good workout. I was in there for like 2 hours, and that's the crazy thing. That's why on my leg days have to be a day where I can dedicate as much time as I would like to it, because that was 2 hours and I didn't even do any cardio. So that's I be going hard with the leg days. But anyways, I'm gonna run a GNC because I have no more whey. I really don't need to be spending money, but whey to me is a necessity because I need to get my protein in to feel like a normal person. So I'm going here, get this whey real quick, and then me and my daughter are going to go and grab some snacks for our movie night tonight. And then me and my friend Danita are going to go to a day party. And after the day party, me and my daughter are going to have a little movie night tonight. So we're going to go and get some snacks, and I'm going to go get a haircut. So I need to get moving. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Honey. So I'm at the barbershop, waiting, trying not to look at this burn on my face. I'm trying to embrace it. But not to mention the moles. Anyways, I did go get a haircut, and came home, took a good old shower. Whew, feels so fresh, so clean, so fresh. And now I'm about to just try to put something together, y'all. Hold on, let me turn the camera around. That dress is a little too overdressed, so I'm trying to put something together. And I know I'm gonna put something cute together, but I just can't quite figure out what I'm putting together. So let me figure that out. So no more burn for now. But just getting ready to go out to this day party. You guys have seen this dress before. Like I said, the dress that I bought, it was just way too dressy, especially for this gloomy weather. Like, I could understand if it was like a nice sunny day, but the weather is just so gloomy, and it's supposed to start raining tonight and rain into tomorrow. So just gonna have to get something I've already wore before, but I still feel pretty though. This damn iPhone 12 camera is not the best, but I ain't buying no new phone right now. All right, well, let me drive. Bye, y'all. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, last night was good. I got me 2 phone numbers, y'all. Let's see how that turned out. And me and my daughter had our movie night, even though I think I fell asleep shortly after the movie ended because I woke up on the couch and she was gone. So it is what it is. But yeah. Oh, I'm tired. It's like I woke up about 6 o'clock this morning, and I can't go back to sleep. My body just wakes up this early because of work all the time. So I still have that little, like, I don't feel hungover, but my stomach does feel like I drank alcohol yesterday, and I hate that feeling. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just close this vlog out. I really just wanted to have a little bit of content, and I will make sure to put out a real video this week also. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.